Welcome to our channel. In this video we will review some facts about whales. But before we start, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Whales are the world's largest mammals. Some are the size of basketball courts, while others are small enough to fit inside your home. These aquatic mammals, on the other hand, are much more than the gigantic stature. Whales differ in their appearance, habitats, activities, and contributions to the world. Keep watching if you want to understand more about these massive creatures. This book covers all you need to know about whales, from their traits to their food. What exactly is a whale? Is a whale a fish? Many people wonder. This is not surprising given that whales and most fishes have numerous similarities. Whales, like most fish, have fins and live underwater. Whales, despite these traits, are not fish. Whales are mammalian creatures. Whales are aquatic mammals that belong to the Cetacea order. They, like other mammals, are warm-blooded organisms that give birth to living young. They can't breathe underwater since they have lungs rather than gills. Because they breathe through a blowhole on top of their heads, they frequently swim near the surface. While it varies depending on the species, most whales migrate alone. A mother and her newborn whale, or calf, will frequently live together until the calf is adult. Some whales migrate in tiny groups known as pods. What are the many types of whales? There are various varieties of whales, but they can be divided into two groups: toothed whales and baleen whales. Whales with tooth. A toothed whale, as the name suggests, is a whale with teeth. They are also referred to as odontocetes. Some toothed whales will chew or swallow their prey whole. They have one blowhole on top of their heads and can grow to be as tall as 66 feet. There are almost 70 different species of toothed whales, including dolphins and sperm whales. Whales with baleen. Baleen whales lack teeth in favor of baleen. Some whales have a kind of tissue on their upper jaws. This tissue generates baleen plates or sheets, which are a sequence of parallel stripes on each side of the whale's palate. The whale extends its mouth to take in water while submerged. It pushes water out, and the baleen functions as a filter, allowing krill, plankton, and other small fish to remain inside. Baleen whales feed in this manner rather than actively pursuing fish. Baleen whales have two blowholes on top of their heads as well. The size of baleen whales distinguishes them from toothed whales. Baleen whales are significantly larger than toothed whales. They can be 20 to 102 feet long. Dolphins or whales. Dolphins are, in fact, whales. However, not all whales are dolphins, and not all dolphins are whales. Dolphins are classified as cetacea, the same as whales. As a result, many people assume dolphins to be smaller versions of whales. Dolphins, like whales, are aquatic mammals that have front flippers, a tail with a fin, and front flippers. They have sleek bodies with little to no hair. Dolphins are classified as toothed whales because they have teeth and just one blowhole. What are the several kinds of baleen whales? Megaptera novianglii is the scientific name for the humpback whale. Humpback whales can be found in polar environments such as the Antarctic Ocean. When it is time to reproduce and give birth, they migrate to tropical waters such as the Pacific Ocean. Humpback whales are larger than most whales because they are baleen whales. They can grow to be 56 feet long and weigh 44 short tons. Their bodies are black, with white patterns on their fins and tails. Humpbacks have lumps on their heads as well, with one strand of hair protruding in the center. Due to poaching, the humpback whale nearly went extinct in the 1960s. The International Whaling Commission, IWC, thankfully established stronger hunting regulations. Humpback whales are no longer endangered, with a population of roughly 135,000 by 2018. Balænoptera brideae is the scientific name for Bride's whale. The common Bride's whale is a species of whale that can be found in the Indian, Pacific, and Atlantic Oceans. The common Bride's whale loves to dwell in the open ocean as a pelagic species. They don't hang out near the seabed or the beach. The majority of Bride's whales have lengthy, dark gray bodies. Their color patterns, like those of most whales, can vary. The majority of Bride's whales, however, have white spots on their bellies and throats. They can grow to be 40 to 55 feet long and weigh up to 45 tons. They also have two blowholes on the top of their heads, as well as a splash guard in front of them. This whale was named after Johan Bride, a Norwegian consul who built South Africa's first whaling station. Balænoptera musculus is the scientific name for the blue whale. The blue whale stands out among the various varieties of whales. The blue whale is the world's largest whale. It can grow to be 98 feet long and weigh 219 short tons. Their bodies are grayish-blue, as their name suggests. Blue whales' upper jaws can contain anything from 70 to over 300 black baleen plates. Their blowholes are also capable of squirting water up to 40 feet in the air. Blue whales are solitary creatures, yet they may live in small groups in some cases. Prior to the 1990s, blue whales were common in practically all of the world's oceans. Blue whales are now a threatened species. Whale hunting, ship strikes, and pollution all contributed to the population reduction. Balænoptera physalis is the scientific name for the fin whale. The fin whale is the world's second longest whale, after the blue whale. The fin whale, sometimes known as the finback whale, can grow to be 89.6 feet long. It has a brownish-gray body and a lighter belly. Its weight is proportionate to its amazing body length. This species of whale can weigh up to 82 short tons. Unfortunately, fin whales are among the whales that have been overhunted. In the 20th century, their numbers plummeted. Today, its recovery is modest, owing to the resumption of hunting by countries such as Iceland, Japan, and Greenland. A fin whale skeleton is on display at the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County. The exhibit, Fin Whale Passage, features the bones of a 63-foot fin whale. Caperia marginata is the scientific name for the pygmy right whale. Some whales are infrequently seen on whale watchers' radars. The pygmy right whale is one example. Because pygmy right whale sightings are uncommon, scientists know little about this species. Many people thought they were extinct until recent sightings. The pygmy right whale has been observed alone or in couples, as have other whales. However, in 2001, a pod of 14 pygmy right whales was spotted together. The pygmy right whale is the smallest of the baleen whales. Its gray body is typically 20 feet long and weighs between 6,600 and 7,700 pounds. Eschrichus robustus is the scientific name for the gray whale. The gray whale has a dark gray body with gray-white markings on its back, as its name suggests. These scars are caused by parasites such as barnacles that attach themselves to the gray whale's back. Gray whales are typically 43 to 49 feet long. They are the 9th largest whale species, weighing up to 44 short tons. The majority of gray whales live for 50 to 60 years. Some whales, on the other hand, can live for up to 200 years before dying of old age. Gray whales are also known as gray back whales, Pacific gray whales, and Korean gray whales. Balænoptera amuri is the scientific name for Amura's whale. Amura's whale, sometimes known as the dwarf fin whale, is similar to the fin whale in body color and patterns. It is one of the smallest varieties of whales, measuring 31 to 36 feet in length. The Amura's whale remains a mystery to scientists. According to statistics, they live in the Indo-Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. This whale species has been spotted in Japan, South Korea, China, and other Asian countries. 3 Japanese scientists were the first to describe the Amura's whale in 2003. They named the new species after Hideo Amura, the director of the Institute of Cetacean Research in Japan. Balænoptera acuterostrata is the scientific name for the common minke whale. Amura's whale is smaller than the ordinary minke whale, but larger than the pygmy right whale. The most frequent minke whales are 30 to 33 feet long. Despite their diminutive length, these whales have strong bodies. Their height is around 1/5 of their overall length, and their dorsal fins are approximately 12 inches tall. The bodies of common minke whales are dark gray with white bellies. In addition, they feature a shoulder streak, which is a narrow, light gray line between their pectoral fins. The North Atlantic and North Pacific are home to common minke whales. Some sightings of this whale species have been reported in New Jersey, Alaska, and Hawaii. Balænoptera bonaerensis is the scientific name for the Antarctic minke whale. The Antarctic minke whale is another species of minke whale. Antarctic minke whales are the 3rd smallest baleen whales. It is normally between 28 and 32 feet long. The longest Antarctic minke whale recorded was 39 feet. In 1969, an adult female was apprehended in Brazil. The Antarctic minke whale, like most whales, feeds on krill. Antarctic minke whales rarely consume anything else, but they will eat small fish like crocodile icefish on occasion. This whale species is currently designated as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. Minke whales were the next target of whale hunters as larger whales declined during the 20th century. Ship strikes have also resulted in a reduction in their population. Eubalina glacialis is the scientific name for the North Atlantic right whale. The North Atlantic right whale is the first on this list of 3 right whale species. Right whales in the North Atlantic have lengthy, black bodies. They are typically 43 to 52 feet long and weigh 44 to 77 short tons. Unlike most whales, the North Atlantic right whale lacks a dorsal fin. The calluses on their heads are another distinguishing feature of this whale species. These calluses are home to large populations of whale lice and other parasites that feed on the whale's skin. This whale species is, unfortunately, highly endangered. In the North Atlantic Ocean, there are only about 366 people. Whale hunters preferred North Atlantic right whales because they produced a lot of whale oil. However, hunting this whale species is now prohibited by many conservation regulations. The Northern Atlantic right whale is also known as the black right whale and the northern right whale. Eubalina australis is the scientific name for the southern right whale. The southern right whale is another species of right whale. The southern right whale has a dark gray or black body with white markings. They are about 57 to 59 feet long and weigh 52 short tons. It, like the North Atlantic right whale, lacks a dorsal fin. It also has white calluses on its head, so the two species resemble one another. The southern right whale, on the other hand, has calluses on its lower lip rather than its skull. The southern right whale is not endangered, with a global population of roughly 13,000 individuals. The vast majority live in the oceans of Africa and South America. Some can also be found in New Zealand and Australia's waters. Eubalina japonica is the scientific name for the North Pacific right whale. The North Pacific right whale is the last of the right whale species. It is the thickest species of baleen whale. They can reach lengths of 449 to 60 feet. They are twice as large as other varieties of whales, weighing 110,000 to 180,000 pounds. The North Pacific right whale is also the most endangered. In fact, the North Pacific right whale is the most endangered animal on the planet, according to the Center for Biological Diversity. Commercial whaling in the early 1800s greatly reduced their population. It now has a population of approximately 30 whales in the eastern North Pacific and approximately 300 whales in the western North Pacific. Balanoptera borealis is the scientific name for the sei whale. The sei whale is the fastest of the several varieties of whales. Sei whales can swim 50 km per hour over short distances. Given the size of sei whales, this is an astounding feat. Sei whales are among the largest of the baleen whales. They can grow to be 64 feet long and weigh approximately 31 short tons. The sei whale requires a lot of energy because it is a large whale and a rapid swimmer. Every day, it consumes approximately 2,000 pounds of food. It eats mostly krill and other zooplankton. The sei whale is now listed as an endangered species by the IUCN. Commercial whaling and chronic poisoning have reduced their population over time. Balena mysticetus is the scientific name for the bowhead whale. The genus Balena contains only one species, the bowhead whale. It is also the only baleen whale found only in Arctic and subarctic waters. It does not migrate like most whales and spends the entire year in the Arctic. The triangular skull of the bowhead whale is a distinguishing characteristic. This huge triangular cranium is also exceedingly robust. It can chop through sheets of ice up to 24 inches thick. The body of the bowhead whale is dark gray, sometimes black, with a white chin. Its body can grow to be 62 feet long and weigh up to 88 short tons. The bowhead whale is also known as the Greenland right whale, Arctic whale, and polar whale. Balanoptera ricei is the scientific name for the Rice's whale. Rice's whale, sometimes known as the Gulf of Mexico whale, is only found in the Gulf of Mexico. Its body length can range from 23 to 41 feet. Rice's whale has a long, sleek body and a hook-shaped dorsal fin. Rice's whales spend the most of their time diving for food. Their nutrition is unknown, however they have been observed diving as deep as 889 feet below the surface. They generally swim near the surface at night. Rice's whale is classified as a severely endangered species by the IUCN. Its population consists of approximately 33 whales, and various factors continue to endanger their survival. Oil spills, plastic pollution, and ship strikes are the most serious risks. What are the several kinds of toothed whales? Physeter macrocephalus is the scientific name for a sperm whale. The sperm whale, often known as the cachalot, is a type of whale found in many oceans around the world. When feeding and mating, they move like most whales. Females and calves dwell together, but sperm whales typically live alone. A sperm whale social unit is a group of sperm whales that live together. Newcomers rarely join social units that have been in place for years. The majority of social units include 6 to 9 whales, although some might have up to 20 whales. The sperm whale, as the largest toothed whale, also boasts the largest brain on the planet. Its brain may weigh up to 20 pounds, which is about 7 times the weight of a human brain. Orcinus orca is the scientific name for an orca. The orca is undoubtedly the most well-known of the whale species. The orca, or killer whale, can be identified by its black body, white markings on the chin and belly, and tail fluke. It has white ovals around its eyes as well. Orcas are the largest of the oceanic dolphin species. Adult orcas are 16 to 26 feet long and weigh between 3.3 and 6.6 short tons. Some refer to orcas as seawolves. They, like wolves, are apex predators who hunt in packs. These killer whales consume fish, seabirds, and mammals. Orcas also consume smaller whales such as sperm whales and gray whales. Delphinapterus lucus is the scientific name for the beluga whale. The beluga whale is another toothed whale. The beluga whale is a type of whale found in Arctic and subarctic waters. The majority of them are found in the Arctic Ocean, North America, Russia, and Greenland. Because of its all-white body, this species is also known as the white whale. It is the only whale species that is entirely white. Because of its high-pitched sounds, the beluga whale is sometimes known as the sea canary. Its melon-like protrusion on the head aids in projecting its cries across the water. Beluga whales are the most commonly seen whales in aquariums. They are gregarious creatures who frequently appear to be smiling. Tursiops truncatus is the scientific name for the common bottlenose dolphin. The common bottlenose dolphin is another type of whale on this list. The body of the common bottlenose dolphin is long and gray. It can be 6.6 to 13 feet long. The common bottlenose dolphin can be found in waters all over the world. Many reside close to the beach, while others live in deeper water. Some of them can also be found in marine parks. Indeed, common bottlenose dolphins are frequently included in performances in which they do tricks and interact with humans. Dolphins are also well known due to their appearances in films and television series such as Flipper. Grampus griseus is the scientific name for Risso's dolphin. Risso's dolphin can be found in the Indian, Pacific, and Atlantic Oceans, mostly in shallow and moderate waters. They can grow to be 10 to 13 feet long and weigh between 660 and 1,100 pounds. It is fairly small in comparison to other varieties of whales. The Risso's dolphin, on the other hand, is the world's largest dolphin species. The species is named for Antoine Risso, whose early research on the species was essential in its eventual discovery. Kogia breviceps is the scientific name for the pygmy sperm whale. The pygmy sperm whale spends much of its time in tropical waters. Scientists do not know the exact range of their populations because observations of this species are uncommon. In reality, the majority of the information scientists have gathered has come from stranded pygmy sperm whales. The pygmy sperm whale is one of the tiniest whales. Most are only 11 feet long and weigh roughly 880 pounds. It has a shark-like head that looks to be larger than its body. Pygmy sperm whales, like squids, release ink to avoid predators. They have sacs on their intestinal tracts that can discharge a dark reddish-brown fluid to confuse predators. Narwhal whale, scientific name, Monodon monoceros. The narwhal, often known as the narwhal, is a toothed whale found in the oceans of Greenland, Canada, and Russia. The narwhal is the most distinctive of the whale species. It has a big horn on its head, which is why they are commonly referred to as sea unicorns. Only male narwhals have this horn, which is actually a tusk or a projecting canine tooth. Narwhals are typically 13 to 18 feet long, minus the tusk. Male narwhal tusks can grow to be 4.9 to 10.2 feet long. Female narwhals can develop a tusk, whereas male narwhals can develop 2 husks. Both occurrences, however, are quite unusual. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, since we will be covering a lot of similar content in the future. Till next time, stay curious.